Welcome everyone to the PBS podcast, the Blues Bias Show podcast. I'm your host, Ronald M. Chelsea, crazy football club. Chelsea, circus football club. That's what we are, man. That's what I'm convinced these guys are here to create drama. When they bought the club, how can you make Chelsea the most talked about team in Europe, in England? That's the only thing on their mind. I am convinced of that now. How do you let go of Pochettino? How do you mutually agree with Poch? A manager that took you from 12th to 6th. Worked miracles with a squad full of teenagers, full of youngsters, without any experience. Worked miracles with a team ravaged by injuries. Taking you from the worst position ever had as a club, 12th league position, to 6th. And you're like, no. We don't roll like here, Poch. This is not how we do it, Poch. We are letting you go because we don't share the same vision with you. Surprisingly, surely when Poch interviewed and got the job, they had the same vision with Poch. So what has changed? You know what? Mr. Lawrence Stewart, Mr. Paul Winstanley, Ed Barley, Todd, you guys owe us an explanation. Not the silly statement you put out. Not the media train statement you put out. And telling us, no, Poch is always welcome at Chelsea. You couldn't give the man a second season to work his magic. I mean, we're in Europa League because of Poch. Because of Poch. And you know the kicker, the brilliant kicker is now they're looking for a young, progressive manager. I guess Poch is the same age as Royalson. Poch is in his 70s now. I mean, this is just ludicrous. For me, this is ludicrous. This is an ownership who took over a winning machine. A brilliant winning machine. And what do? In 2 full seasons, they get rid of 5 coaches. Think about it. Tuchel, the Mr. Champions League, Mr. Club World Cup, the man who held the ship steady when the British government was kicking out Roman. The guy was there facing the media, doing everything. Let go of. They're bringing the brilliant Graham Potter from Brighton because it's Chelsea standard for them. They're bringing him. It gets terrible. Off you go, mate. Oh, wait. Before you leave, can you borrow us Bruno Solta, your assistant, to hold the reins a bit? Bruno, we're not sure. Frank, let me call Frank. Because I know the millions and millions of Chelsea fans around the world adore Frank, the top goal scorer of the club. Let's call us Frank. Frank might ease the tension. Even if he wins 1 or 2 games for the rest of the season, no problem. The fans won't turn on Frank. Let's just throw Frank under the bus. Let him evaluate, speak to the next manager on which player is dedicated, And then Poch interviews, we believe in Poch. His record with working with a young squad. He's going to groom these players, not diri. He's going to take off these players, let them realize the full potential. And then you know what? Obviously Poch, I mean, he got tired of managing kids. All he wants is to keep Chelsea's homegrown players, the players who have been there for him throughout the whole season. Your Conor Gallagher, your Trevor Chalobah. He wants to keep them in the squad. But then, no. Those are dollar signs. Those are pound signs. No. Those are dollar signs for the Americans. We have to sell our graduates. We have to sell our homegrown, our core-band players. They'll bring in the maximum profits. We have to balance our books. So, Poch, we don't agree with you. We don't have any experience in our team. No. We have a lot of kids to human traffic from Brazil. Wrong word. A lot of kids to buy from Brazil and bring into to this team or loan them out. You know, this multi-club model that we want to establish and be the bookmark of how to run a club in Europe. This is the board that we have at Chelsea. This is the crazy board that we have at Chelsea. We got, when I was just thinking to myself before I made this video, we got a sporting director from Monaco. His name is Paul Winstanley. And we got one from Brighton. His name is Lawrence Stewart. From 2 clubs who are well known for grooming young players, for scouting young players, not really, for scouting young players, bringing them to the club and selling them for a high profit. Think about it. Think about it for a second. Think about it for a second. Monaco, Bernardo Silva, Fabinho, Bakayoko report. Who else was Mbappe, Kylian Mbappe from Monaco. Oh. Let's go to Brighton now. We take the sporting director. Brighton, a feeder club who sells players at a high value, mainly to Chelsea. I mean, those are co-sporting directors. And of course, we have the Americans who are truly support football, who don't even realize that the fans are the heart and soul of a club. They don't care what we think. Surely they don't care that a few weeks ago, Conor Gallagher's name was being sung. I think there was a what to call them, a placard for him or something like that. They don't care about that. I mean, now Conor's gone. Conor Gallagher, Poch leaving, Conor is gone. Which young progressive manager who's going to be a puppet for this leadership who will say, no, let's keep Conor. I like Conor. They'll just tell him, no, this is working man. This is a working dollar sign that we have 100% profit on. We're not moving for 40, 50 million. It's a good thing he had a good season in Chelsea. Now we can scam a team to pay £50 or £60 million. I mean, it's Chelsea. That's what we do, right? We sell well. That's what we do. We sell well. Man. I can't believe Chelsea got rid of Poch. For me, when I was reading this article, I found an interesting line of thought written by football.com. And it says there was a clear disconnect between the sporting directors and Poch. So what does that mean? Poch sat there in the meetings like, no guys, I want senior players. I want experienced players in this team. Obviously, Thiago Silva is gone. The senior player we have is Sterling, who can be any selfish. Rhys James, our captain, is always injured. We had to rely on Enzo. Remember the incident where Enzo took the ball from Sterling and gave it to Palmer for the penalty. Showing Enzo is the most up there player we have at the moment. No. Poch wanted senior players. Poch wanted to keep Gallagher, homegrown players. Players who, during a difficult spell, were connecting the fans to the team. But then, no. Our brilliant bot, like, no, Poch, relax, Poch. This is not our brand. Fall in line or go. Poch like, fine, cool. Run me my money, I'm gone. And that's what Poch did. And then the kicker of the statement that I read from OneFootball, man, the kicker of the statement, Chelsea will immediately begin searching for a replacement manager, prioritizing a young progressive coach. A young progressive coach. That's Chelsea for you. Chelsea want a young progressive coach. So first of all, they are prioritizing searching for a manager. They haven't found a manager. They've let go of a manager. They haven't found one. They haven't found anyone. Obviously they have a list of managers they want, but then they haven't found a manager. So what does that mean? We're managerless now. What if this manager who they want also says, I want experienced players? Don't get rid of Conor Gallagher. What next then? Will they ring a Poch to say, you know what? Man, we can give you a 3-year deal and a better salary. Come back with the stuff. I mean, this screams clueless, borderline ignorance from these guys who are so-called experienced sporting directors, who are so-called visionaries of the team. Man. No, Poch is gone. Listen, I'll be the first to hold my hand up and say there were some games where I watched Chelsea play and thought, you know what, Poch is not the man. But then I'm just a fan in Africa trying to earn an honest living and support the team I love. This team made me stop creating content for the way we were under Frank Lampard, man. I couldn't handle you. At least Poch made me fall in love with the Chelsea again. Even if we're losing to Everton, at least the emotion to care about Chelsea came back under Poch. He made me believe, you know what, I will stick to the pain. I'll allow myself to receive the pain, not Didi. I'll allow the pain to enter me, not Didi. I'll allow the pain to be in me, because I believe at some point we will come right. You know, there were a few games where Chelsea played absolutely clueless football. And I was like, you know what, there's nothing there. In some games, we had a brilliant 15-minute spell where Chelsea was absolutely amazing. And then a lapse of concentration at the back or a misplaced pass and that's it, was done, was shot. But then now, man, what young progressive manager will come in and make me believe that, you know what, after a few seasons, we might be challenging? I mean, this board is clearly proving to me that they're not to be trusted when it comes to appointing managers anyway. So what confidence should I have as a Chelsea fan that this board will make the right decision and get the right coach? 5 managers, 5 coaches in 2 seasons. Even if you're playing FIFA career mode, there is no way you're going to be sacked by 5 teams. We're going to be sacked by your club and employs 5 managers and they sack them at the same time. That just doesn't happen in football. In football, in soccer, not American football, in soccer, that just doesn't happen, man. Go to any country where football is a religion. I doubt there's a club which moves like Chelsea. I mean, come to Africa, where football is something else for us. I doubt there's a club that moves like Chelsea. Go to South America. Go to even Asia. I doubt there's a club that moves like Chelsea. This is just pure madness. Pure madness. But you know what? I mean, Poch is gone. Whatever I say, I'm just a fan, one fan who clearly loves Chelsea. There is no way the hierarchy of whoever watched this video. So what next for Chelsea? That's my question. I mean, the managers who are being touted to be given a chance at this team. Listen to this. Stuttgart, Sebastian Hoeneß, or whatever his name is. Okay, Stuttgart is a good campaign. He doesn't know the league. He's coming to face Arteta, who's brilliant. Coming to face Klopp. Coming to face Ten Hag, who at some point can be brilliant. Even Dyche is brilliant for the league. This guy doesn't know the league. Think of Girona's Mikel, of Leicester City's Enzo Maresca, and Ipswich Town Ken McKenna. So we're actually considering coaches from the championship. From the champion to come and coach the mighty Chelsea. Ah, man. For me, this is just absolutely it's a disgrace. This is something crazy from Chelsea, man. Chelsea season under Poch. Let me just run through stuff I found interesting, where I feel like maybe Poch deserved. Okay, on the flip side of the argument, let's say for argument's sake, let's believe Poch deserves to be sacked. Poch deserves to be sacked. I mean, that Carabao Cup defeat to Liverpool, man. You know, I was one of the fans who actually blamed the players as well, because I believe a team with experienced players wouldn't have just sit back. Yes, Poch might wanted the team to sit back and play for penalties, but I genuinely believe a team with experienced players would have tried to nick a goal and then sit back. I mean, you think of if John Terry, if Lampard were in that pitch, if Drop was in that pitch, do you honestly think they would have said, you know what, the coach said we should sit back, let's sit back? So for me, lack of experienced players also cost us that game. And then, of course, the FA Cup semi-final defeat, man. Yes, Poch might have messed up the tactical decision of the game when it comes to substitution and stuff, but then, honestly, that wasn't on him, that was on the players. Finishing 63 points, 119 points better off. So that's a plus on Poch's side. However, look at the season. However, the table used to tell us being in 10th, 11th, 9th, we finished 19 points better than where we were. In a season where players were missing chances, where it was poor man marking, poor defending, bad passes at the back, poor decision from players, which wasn't on Poch, at least finishing 19 points better off. Scoring 77 goals. The third highest goal scoring season of our entire Premier League history. And then we get rid of the manager. Yeah, we considered 63 goals, I'll give you that. But then look at Villa, Spurs conceding 61, West Ham 73, Newcastle 62 goals. So in context with the season, it's not so bad, 63 goals. It's not so. The teams who finished above us, Villa and Spurs, conceded 62, and 61, both of them. Then Newcastle behind us finished 63. A team which is sticking to Eddie Howe, by the way, because they see a vision, but we don't see a vision to Poch. We finished ahead of Eddie Howe with the same amount of injuries, if it's not more. They don't see the vision there. Ah, man. Think of the injuries. Just think of the injuries we had in the season. Our captain out. Vice captain Chilwell also out most part of the season. Nkunku out. Who else? Where's the Fofana? Forgot about him throughout the season. Out. Lavia, the player that our board was flexing muscles to get from Liverpool. Out. Played up, I think, 1 game or 30 minutes or whatever. How many players do we have to say Poch had a fair crack at Chelsea before he got the sack? Now we're stuck playing Russian roulette with managers who are not better than Poch. Managers, maybe the Girona guy, maybe, but then he had a fixed season in La Liga, let's be honest. Maybe him, maybe the Stuttgart manager, maybe. But then he ain't Alonso. If it got Alonso, Xavi Alonso, maybe I'll say, you know what, Poch, farewell, halalala, bye-bye. But then we're getting a guy who didn't win anything this season to replace a manager who's known for not winning anything. So basically, our pride and joy, our standard, our market for managers is now managers who don't win anything. Those are the managers we're choosing. The likes of Thomas Tuchel, Mourinho, the old heads of football now, we're done with them. We're sticking to mediocre now. Thank you, Todd Bowley. Thank you, Bali. And to the two riches from Monaco and Brighton, thank you a lot for turning this beloved winning machine into a mid-table top 6 team. We are the new Spurs. Mark my words, we are the new Spurs. They finished above us anyway. We are the new Spurs. Man, let's see what it holds. But this is a nightmare.